You don't have to suffer for success. Who told you that success requires pain? Have you ever felt guilty for resting because you thought you should be grinding? What if I told you that suffering isn't the price of success? That working yourself to the point of exhaustion isn't the only way to achieve greatness? We live in a world that glorifies hustle culture. We hear it all the time: no pain, no gain. Sleep is for the weak. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. But what if I told you that all of this is a lie? That success doesn't require burnout, sleepless nights, or sacrificing your health? The most successful people don't work harder, they work smarter. They don't grind themselves to the ground, they leverage their strengths. They don't sacrifice their happiness, they find joy in the journey. In this video, I'm going to show you how to achieve success without suffering. How to work efficiently without burning out. How to win without losing yourself. If you're tired of the grind but still hungry for success, this video is for you. Are you ready to learn how to succeed without suffering? Let's break free from the hustle culture, starting now. Myth busting: the hustle culture. Let's get one thing straight: hustle culture is toxic. We're constantly told that to be successful, we need to grind 24/7. No sleep, no breaks, no fun, just work, work, work. If you're not exhausted, you're not doing enough. If you're not burned out, you don't want it bad enough. But this mindset is destroying us. It glorifies overworking and makes burnout look like a badge of honor. It makes us feel guilty for resting and ashamed for wanting a balanced life. But here's the truth: burnout is not a sign of success, it's a sign of imbalance. So, why do we believe this lie? Why do we think suffering is the only way to succeed? A big reason is social media. We see influencers posting about their grind and hustle. We see entrepreneurs bragging about working 100-hour weeks. We see motivational quotes like, "Sleep when you're dead." And we start to believe that success requires constant struggle. But here's what they don't show you. Behind those glamorous posts are people who are exhausted. People who are burned out, stressed out, and missing out on life. People who are sacrificing their health, relationships, and happiness. And the saddest part? Most of them don't even realize it until it's too late. They think they're chasing success, but they're actually chasing burnout. This toxic hustle culture didn't just start with social media. It's been around for decades, rooted in societal norms. We've been taught that hard work equals success. That suffering is noble and quitting is shameful. But success isn't about working the most hours. It's about working the right hours on the right things. It's about productivity, not exhaustion. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He's known for his hard work, but he also took naps every day. Or Jeff Bezos, who insists on getting 8 hours of sleep each night. Even the most successful people understand the importance of balance. It's time to break free from the hustle culture. To stop glorifying burnout and start celebrating balance. Because success doesn't have to be painful. You don't have to suffer to succeed. Are you ready to redefine success on your own terms? Let's break free from the toxic hustle mindset together. Redefining success, quality over quantity. Let's redefine success. Success isn't about how many hours you work. It's not about how much you sacrifice. It's about how smartly you use your time and energy. We've been conditioned to believe that more is better. More hours, more effort, more pain. But that's not true. Success isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters most. This is where the 80-20 principle comes in. Also known as the Pareto principle, it states that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In other words, a small portion of what you do leads to the majority of your success. So, why waste time on the other 80% that doesn't matter? Look at the most successful people in the world. They don't work 24/7, they work on the right things. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, built his empire by focusing on high-impact tasks. He cut out the noise and focused on the essentials. He didn't burn out because he worked smarter, not harder. It's about quality, not quantity. It's about productivity, not busyness. You can work 16 hours a day and achieve nothing. Or you can work 4 hours and make massive progress if you focus on the right tasks. The key is to identify your high-impact activities. Ask yourself, what are the few things that drive the most results? What tasks move the needle the most? Everything else is just noise. This isn't about being lazy. It's about being strategic. It's about maximizing your impact while minimizing your effort. For example, if you're an entrepreneur, focus on sales and product development. These are the two activities that directly impact your revenue. If you're a student, focus on mastering core concepts instead of memorizing every detail. If you're trying to get fit, focus on compound exercises that work multiple muscles. Cut out the busy work. Stop wasting time on low-value tasks. Delegate, automate, or eliminate them. Your time is your most valuable resource, use it wisely. Success isn't about suffering. It's about working smart, focusing on impact, and maximizing efficiency. Are you ready to do less but achieve more? Focus on what truly matters, and you'll see massive results without the pain. Mindset shift, success without suffering. Success begins in the mind. If you believe that success requires suffering, then you'll create pain for yourself. But if you believe that success can be joyful and fulfilling, then you'll find a way to achieve it without burnout. The truth is, we've been programmed to equate success with sacrifice. We hear phrases like, no pain, no gain. We're taught to believe that if it's not hard, it's not worth it. But that's just not true. Success doesn't have to be a struggle. It doesn't have to mean sleepless nights and constant stress. You can be successful and happy. You can achieve your dreams without sacrificing your health or relationships. It all starts with a mindset shift. If you change your mind, you'll change your life. Your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your results. Think about it. If you believe that working hard means suffering, then every time you work hard, you'll feel miserable. But if you believe that working hard is a privilege, that it's an opportunity to grow and learn, then work becomes a joy, not a burden. This is called joyful productivity. It's about finding meaning and purpose in what you do. It's about seeing challenges as opportunities, not obstacles. It's about enjoying the journey, not just the destination. Look at people like Richard Branson. He built the Virgin Empire with a smile on his face. He's known for his playful approach to business and his belief that work should be fun. Or take Oprah Winfrey, who built her media empire by following her passion and purpose. They didn't suffer to succeed, they thrived because they loved what they did. This isn't just motivational talk, it's backed by science. Studies show that people who find meaning and joy in their work are more productive and more successful. They're more resilient, more creative, and more motivated. They don't burn out because they're energized by what they do. So how can you make this mindset shift? Start by reframing your challenges. Instead of seeing them as obstacles, see them as opportunities for growth. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me better? Next, practice gratitude. Focus on what you get to do, not what you have to do. You don't have to work, you get to work. You don't have to chase your dreams, you get to chase them. This simple shift in language changes your perspective and your energy. Also, embrace failure as feedback. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, they're part of the journey. Each failure is a lesson that brings you closer to success. Finally, find joy in the process. Celebrate small wins along the way. Don't wait until you reach your goal to be happy, find happiness in the daily grind. Enjoy the journey as much as the destination. Success doesn't require suffering. It requires purpose, passion, and perseverance. It requires a mindset shift from struggle to joy, from pain to purpose. Are you ready to change your mind and change your life? Let's redefine success without suffering. Strategies for success without suffering. Success doesn't have to be painful. You don't have to burn out to achieve your dreams. The key is to work smarter, not harder. Here are 4 powerful strategies to achieve massive success without the suffering. 1. Leverage your strengths. Focus on what you're naturally good at. Your strengths are your superpowers. When you work in your zone of genius, you perform at a higher level with less effort. You feel energized, not exhausted. You feel inspired, not drained. Look at Steve Jobs. He wasn't the best engineer or coder. But he was a visionary and a master of design and marketing. He leveraged his strengths to build Apple into a trillion-dollar company. Stop trying to be good at everything. Focus on mastering what you're already great at. Delegate or outsource the rest. This isn't laziness, it's strategic. Take the Strengths Finder assessment or reflect on tasks that feel effortless. What energizes you? What do people compliment you on? Those are your strengths, use them to your advantage. Actionable tip. Identify your top 3 strengths and design your work around them. The more you play to your strengths, the easier success becomes. 2. Smart time management. Time is your most valuable asset, use it wisely. The secret to productivity isn't working more hours. It's about working on the right tasks. Start by prioritizing high-impact activities. Use the Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks. Urgent and important, do these first. Important but not urgent, schedule these. Urgent but not important, delegate these. Not urgent and not important, eliminate these. Elon Musk is known for his time blocking technique. He schedules every minute of his day, focusing on high-leverage activities. He doesn't waste time on trivial tasks. That's how he runs multiple billion-dollar companies without burning out. Actionable tip. Plan your day the night before using the Eisenhower matrix. Identify your top 3 high-impact tasks and focus on them first. This ensures that you're always moving the needle, not just staying busy. 3. Building support systems. Success isn't a solo journey, it's a team effort. You don't have to do everything alone. The most successful people surround themselves with the right support systems. Steve Jobs had Steve Wozniak. Warren Buffett has Charlie Munger. Even superheroes have sidekicks. Build a team that complements your strengths and covers your weaknesses. Hire mentors, coaches, or virtual assistants. Surround yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. Your network is your net worth. Seek out masterminds, communities, and accountability partners. When you're surrounded by high achievers, you naturally level up. Actionable tip. Identify your gaps and find people who can fill them. This could be a mentor, a business partner, or even a supportive friend. Collaborate, delegate, and leverage collective intelligence. 4. Rest and recovery as productivity tools. Rest isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Your brain and body need recovery to perform at their best. Burnout isn't a sign of hard work, it's a sign of poor energy management. Top athletes know this. They don't train non-stop, they rest strategically. LeBron James sleeps 12 hours a day to maintain peak performance. Even Einstein reportedly slept 10 hours a night. Rest enhances creativity, focus, and problem-solving skills. When you're well rested, you make better decisions. You're more productive and less likely to burn out. Don't feel guilty for resting. Rest is a productivity tool. It recharges your energy, sharpens your focus, and boosts your efficiency. Actionable tip. Incorporate active rest into your scheduled meditation, power naps, or leisure activities. Apply the Pomodoro technique, work for 25 minutes, rest for 5. After 4 cycles, take a longer break. Success doesn't require suffering. It requires smart strategies, energy management, and a balanced approach. Are you ready to succeed without the stress? Start leveraging your strengths, managing your time wisely, building support systems, and resting strategically. Success can be joyful, fulfilling, and balanced if you do it right. Case studies and real-life examples. Theory is great, but real-life examples are even better. Let's look at 3 powerful case studies of people who achieved massive success without suffering. Case study 1, Tim Ferriss, The 4-Hour Workweek. Tim Ferriss revolutionized productivity with his book, The 4-Hour Workweek. He built a multi-million-dollar business while working just a few hours a week. How did he do it? By applying the 80-20th principle. Tim focused only on high-impact tasks. He outsourced or eliminated everything else. He automated his business operations, allowing him to focus on growth and creativity. Unlike traditional entrepreneurs who burn out working 80-hour weeks, Tim prioritized efficiency and effectiveness. He didn't measure success by hours worked, but by results achieved. He's proof that you don't need to suffer to succeed. By working smarter, not harder, he built a life of freedom and abundance. Takeaway. Focus on high-impact tasks and automate the rest. Success is about results, not hours worked. Case study 2, Arianna Huffington, From Burnout to Balance. Arianna Huffington was a classic overachiever. She was running the Huffington Post and working around the clock. Until one day, she collapsed from exhaustion. That wake-up call changed everything. Arianna realized that burnout wasn't a sign of success. It was a sign of poor self-care and energy management. She made rest and well-being a priority. She started sleeping 8 hours a night. She introduced mindfulness and meditation into her daily routine. She even banned devices from her bedroom to improve sleep quality. Her productivity skyrocketed not because she worked more, but because she worked better. Her decision-making improved, her creativity flourished, and her happiness increased. Ariana turned her experience into a mission. She founded Thrive Global to end the burnout epidemic. She now teaches millions that rest and productivity go hand in hand. Takeaway: rest is a productivity tool, not a weakness. Success doesn't require burnout, it requires balance. Case study 3: Elon Musk, leverage, not suffering. Elon Musk is known for his work ethic. But his success isn't about working 100-hour weeks. It's about leveraging technology and teams. Elon is a master of delegation. He hires the best people and lets them do what they do best. He focuses only on high-leverage activities that move the needle. He doesn't micromanage, he empowers his team to innovate. He leverages his time by focusing on vision and strategy, not day-to-day operations. That's how he runs Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and The Boring Company. He doesn't burn out because he delegates, automates, and leverages his strengths. Takeaway: delegate and leverage your strengths. Success isn't about doing everything yourself, it's about doing the right things. These case studies prove one thing: you don't have to suffer to succeed. You don't have to burn out to be great. By working smarter, prioritizing rest, and leveraging strengths, you can achieve massive success without the pain. Are you ready to learn from the best? Apply these lessons to your own life and redefine success on your own terms. Success can be joyful, balanced, and fulfilling if you do it right. Action plan: how to apply this to your life. It's time to turn knowledge into action. Learning about success without suffering is great. But applying it to your life is where the magic happens. Here's a simple, step-by-step action plan to help you get started. Step 1: reflect, identify pain points. Take a moment to reflect on your life. Where are you experiencing unnecessary stress or suffering? Is it in your work, relationships, or personal growth? Identify the areas where you feel overwhelmed or burnt out. Be honest with yourself. Awareness is the first step to transformation. Step 2: redefine, change your mindset. Challenge the belief that success requires suffering. Replace it with a new belief. Success can be joyful, fulfilling, and balanced. Write this down. Repeat it to yourself daily. Your mindset shapes your actions, and your actions shape your results. Step 3: realign, implement the strategies. Start implementing the strategies we discussed. Leverage your strengths. Manage your time wisely. Build support systems. Prioritize rest and recovery. Don't try to do everything at once. Start with one strategy and build momentum. Small changes lead to big transformations. Step 4: measure and adjust. Set measurable goals and track your progress. Are you feeling less stressed and more productive? Are you achieving more without burning out? If something isn't working, adjust your approach. Success is a journey of continuous improvement. Step 5: celebrate small wins. Success isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. Celebrate your small wins along the way. Each step forward is progress. Happiness isn't a goal to chase. It's a way of life. Which strategy will you start with today? Comment below and let's keep each other accountable. You don't have to suffer to succeed. Start redefining success on your own terms today. Conclusion and motivation. Success doesn't have to be painful. You don't need to burn out, suffer, or sacrifice your well-being. You don't need to lose sleep or give up your happiness. The truth is, you can succeed with joy, balance, and fulfillment. We've busted the myths of hustle culture. We've redefined success as quality over quantity. We've shifted our mindset to embrace joyful productivity. We've learned strategies to leverage strengths, manage time, build support, and rest smartly. We've seen real-life examples of people who thrived without suffering. Success is about working smart, not hard. It's about impact, not hours. It's about living fully, not just achieving goals. You have the power to redefine success on your own terms. To break free from the toxic hustle mindset. To create a life that you love without the pain. Are you ready to change your mind and change your life? It starts with a choice. Choose to succeed without suffering. Choose to live joyfully and purposefully. Success doesn't require pain. It requires passion, purpose, and perseverance. Which strategy will you start with today? Comment below and let's grow together. You don't have to suffer to succeed. Your journey to joyful success starts now.